Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy here, and today in this video here, I'll be bringing you guys a video on evil magma peas, catch potatoes, mega snacks, where to farm, how to farm, all that fun stuff. Thank you for Mr. T Guy here for suggesting this video in the top 10 tips and tricks video that I posted a few days ago. Yeah, if you guys didn't see in that video, I'll say it again in this video too. If there's a specific guy that you guys are wanting to see on this channel, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So with that out of the way, let's jump into today's video here. Make sure to smash the like button if you guys do enjoy the video here. So let's begin with mega snacks. What the hell is a mega snack? Well, a mega snack is considered to be like either rank 8 or 9, and those are any again, any snack items that are of those ranks. So you guys can see here on this first page here, I have 7, 7, 4, 6, 8, 4, 7, 6. What on this page is considered to be a mega snack would be the delights over here because they are rank 8. Also, another thing to consider too is like, for instance, rank 9s as well are also mega snacks. You guys also want to pay attention to the attributes right here that they give. So for instance, the Captain Cantaloupe gives 15 to agility, 12 to strength, 18 to power. I'll explain the attributes parts later in the pet guide video that I'll make separately, just because those attributes have a stronger foothold in the pet training than it does, say, for gardening. So in that video, I'll explain like what kind of these attributes are. So just be patient, wait for that video, but I promise you guys are gonna love it, and I'll make some sense out of it in that video as well. But essentially here, there are many ways to obtain mega snacks. There's one called the Pixie Stick. Many people farm that from Mirror Lake. Mirror Lake in Safaria. That's the final dungeon that you guys can go do in Safaria. People love to farm that spot for the Pixie Sticks. Captain Cantaloupes and Fancy Yogurts drop from the Evil Magma Peas, and I think also Couch Potatoes. And Couch Potatoes also drop different mega snacks than, say, the Fancy Yogurts and the Captain Cantaloupes. Same thing here with the Evil Magma Peas. For sure, they drop, Evil Magma Peas drop the cherry tomatoes I just saw you guys just saw, as well as the golden wheat bread. Now, doesn't matter the kind of mega snack it is outside of how much experience it gives your pet. Obviously, you guys want to go for the snack that gives your pet the highest experience possible. If you guys want to level up your pet very, very quickly. Again, that part will be explained in much more detail in the pet training video. But basic sense, the highest stats that the snack can give your pet in terms of experience, that's the snack you want to feed your pet because it'll be able to level up your pet a lot faster. But again, I'll explain that more in detail in the pet training video coming out soon. Going into Evil Magma Peas here, they require different things to plant, right? For instance, they require a medium plot, which is what this is right here. Now, in terms of whether it needs enchanted soil, regular soil, that part doesn't matter. I just have enchanted soil because why the fuck not? But that part doesn't really matter. How you guys can check like things that it likes is the little tab over there on the left side of the screen here, which will give you the stats page. It'll tell you the progress from progress to young, or if it's already able to harvest, it'll tell you click to harvest. But essentially, it'll tell you its needs. Currently, it's none. It'll tell you what pests it has. Currently, it's none. It'll also tell you everything it likes or dislikes. You never want a plant to tell you it's disliking something. If it tells you that, you need to get rid of that thing, whatever that thing is, immediately, because that can sometimes add extra time to how long it takes for your plant to harvest. So obviously, that's going to be a very negative thing. You guys want to get rid of those immediately. But very much a lot of different items that you guys wouldn't think would contribute to harvesting a plant does contribute to harvesting a plant. For instance, some housing items, which is this gnome right here. You guys can grab this from Barnley anywhere in the spiral, anywhere that he's there. You can grab that from him for about 500 gold, I believe it is the running marketing for that. You guys can grab that. Most plants love it. You guys can see that's the first thing listed under the likes thing right there is the garden gnome. The second thing is another plant right here, the fiery boom shroom. Sometimes a plant likes another plant. You guys want to make sure that that plant that is liked by the plant you're trying to plant, good God, say that 5 times fast, you guys want to plant that there, right? And again, it doesn't matter if it's alive or dead, like the fiery boom shroom is here. It's dead. I gotta revive this if I want any rewards from it, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's planted in the ground, your plant is going to like it especially if it's in the same radius as it is too, same area of effect. Now, some housing items too is this egg basket right here and this drum set right here. These are both items that drop from an evil magma pea each time you harvest it in its stages. So like from young to mature, mature to old, or mature to adult, and then or not mature to harvest. Or to elders, I believe what they're called. You guys can drop these. These are really, really good. Each time you guys get these as a drop reward from the evil magma peas, just go ahead and plant them around them. You don't have to like, you know, just one will do to get the like status effect. It's not like having multiple of them will increase the like effect. Just as long as you have one of each is fine enough. As well as Pixie. Now I can't show you guys with the evil magma piece because unfortunately you cannot put the Pixie spell on a baby plant. But as you guys can see over here with these King Parsleys, Pixie is also loved. So if you guys are rank 20 and have the summon Pixie spell, go ahead and plant it there too. Also really, really good. Another thing to do too, like a kind of like another tip right here, is that each plant kind of had their own needs. So for instance, evil magma peas, they need water, they need music, and they also need, it's either the sunlight or the bees. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but they need one of the two. Each plant is a little bit different. For instance, couch potatoes has different needs than, say, the evil magma piece. Again, if you're rank 20 or the rank high enough to get like these preventative spells right here, for instance, water, music, and either rain or bees is really, really effective on, or as a need that these plants have. A way to kind of speed up the harvest time there without having to come back and take care of the needs here is to put these preventative. So it prevents water needs for 48 hours. That means for 48 hours, it won't have a need, which means it can keep kind of going up to harvest. If you guys don't know, each time it gets a need, you guys have to take care of that lickety split because it either won't gain or it'll be at a super slow rate compared to when it doesn't have a need to take care of. So if you guys have these preventative spells, make sure to use them because then it means like for 48 hours, you guys don't have to take care of it, which is really, really nice in terms of having to like make sure you come back and all that fun stuff. Because if you guys are playing, like say if I was grinding on my wizard and my plants needed, like had needs to take care of, there's a good chance, especially if I don't take care of it, there's a good chance it could end up in this stage, the dead stage, which means you guys have to revive it. And in which case it goes, once you revive a dead plant, not only does it cost 30 experience to do that, 30 of your energy to do that, but it also means it goes back to baby form, which means it takes a hell of a lot. So like if your plants are like almost ready to harvest and then they die because you guys forget to take care of them and they go all the way back to baby stage, congratulations, you just extended the amount of time it takes you to even harvest your shit. So that's not a great thing to have happen to you. But yes, so always keep an eye out on your needs here. Always check in. If it feels like it's been a hot minute since you've last checked on your pets or your plants, go check in on them. If you guys are high enough level to get these preventative spells, make sure to use them and all that fun stuff. Now, experience, because you guys also see here, if I go over here to the seeds here, evil magma peas require rank 4 in order to plant them. How you gain rank is by simply harvesting plants, taking care of them, and harvesting them at each stage of the cycle. The member benefit for double garden experience, you get double garden experience, obviously. You get double gold, you get double TCs that get dropped, double reagents, double mega snacks. And if this was 5 years ago, I would say double seeds, but no longer is that the case nowadays, which is really, really sad because that was a really good way to increase your things. Because it used to be that, like, say if I had this plot of 69 right here and I harvested it during the event, I would get 69 extra seeds. However, not the case anymore, unfortunately. So if you only have 10, you're only getting those 10 seeds back. Now, I kind of spoiled this next part here, but because these are crowns items for both the couch potatoes and the evil magma piece, you can get these seeds back each and every time you harvest them. So if I were to click, say this one, bam! As you see right there, the last item I got is another evil magma pea. I got the same seed back. You guys will always get a seed back no matter what. Even if Mr. Librarian over here tells you you have too much stuff in your bag, you'll always get another one back. Each and every single time. Now, it may, if your backpack is overfilled, it may go to straight to your bank, but you'll always get it back no matter what. Which is really, really good, because there are some plants that say you won't have that happen to, like these boom shrooms right here. If I were to accidentally harvest this, there's a good chance I possibly could not get this back as a drop, which means I'd have to go back to Safaria, to Barnley, to go buy it again. But because these are crowns items for both the couch potatoes and evil magma piece, you're always going to get back, so don't worry about that. Now, where to farm couch potatoes and evil magma piece? Obviously, the most dead giveaway here is from the crown shop. This is another area where you guys can grab them here. I'll move my face cam out of the way so you guys can see, like, you know, how much you guys would need to sink in for like evil magma peas. 1,200 crowns. Couch potatoes, 1,500 crowns. Obviously, in today's economy, especially if you live in America, the economy is dog shit. Dog shit. And so it's expensive to buy things, and especially if you are, say, someone of a younger age who doesn't really need to worry about that right now, and you just depend on mommy's credit card, and your mother doesn't want to give you your credit card. Obviously, the money aspect there is gone, so you don't have any crowns. So let me show you guys ways to farm for both evil magma peas and couch potatoes. I'm gonna start with evil magma peas first, because I'm not gonna show as many places to farm for them. Because there's a stark difference between the two. So evil magma peas are a little bit harder to farm for than couch potatoes because they have a lower drop rating than, say, the couch potatoes do. Will list a link in the description for both couch potatoes and evil magma peas to the Wikipedia page for each of them that'll detail everything that they drop, including TCs, reagents, mega snacks in case you guys are looking for a particular item, as well as if there'll be a list of bosses, all the bosses or mobs in the game that potentially drop them as well. Now, for evil magma peas, the first boss that I would say would be the best to kind of go for, that might give you the best bang for your buck here, is going to be the fire spitter lair. This is going to be that fire dragon here in Avalon. Pretty easy guy to kind of schmelt through. So farm him a few times. You should be able to get something within the first hour of farming him. Depending on how your luck is, hopefully if it's not dog shit. Second place here is going to be the Gulchers in Mirage. Mirage is also a good spot to get those from. However, this is kind of where the caveat ends, because that's really the only bosses that I've been able to research, or mobs that I've been able to research, that give you the highest drop rate in my experience for evil magma peas. Now for couch potatoes here, it's a little bit different. So couch potatoes, the first top 3 spot here is going to be Grizzleheim. This is especially good if you are low level and you're at the early stages of the game, like say level 20, and you guys want to make your way to Stevardstar Pass. Are going to be these troubled warriors right here. These are guys that are going to be the great ways to go farm for. To get you guys some evil some couch potatoes here. Again, it's really kind of dependent on the drop rate. The drop rate isn't as high with these guys, so it may take you guys a little bit longer to, say, get a good decent amount from them, but they do drop them. So they are a good source to go for, especially if you are low level. Now, if you're not necessarily low level and you're, say, like in maybe like mid game, right? Like say in Mirage, right? Another good area to go to is the Gulchers. Let me show you guys where the Gulchers. All right, so now these are where the Gulchers are going to be right here in Mirage. They're going to be in the base camp here in Caravan, and they're going to be kind of like, this is where you guys spawn in. You guys just want to down here. I'll show you guys. So you guys, like, this is where the kind of like area that leads to them right here. Oh, an antique. Let me grab that. But see, that's the base camp right there. You guys come from like right up there. So you guys just turn, come down in here. And that's where the Gulchers are going to be. The Gulchers, and now, like I said earlier, the Gulchers can drop evil magma peas and couch potatoes. You guys might see during the farming that you guys might end up with more couch potatoes than you have evil magma peas. That's because these guys drop couch potatoes at a far higher rate than, say, evil magma peas. Now, the last spot that I would say would be really, really good for couch potatoes here is going to be in Imperia. All right, now once you guys are in Imperia, you guys want to go to the jungle here. That's the way from the base camp up there in Imperia. You guys just want to come down here, and you guys want to swing to the left here. It's this cave with the banana peels right outside of it, and it's going to be these monkey spiders right here. This is a really, really good place to farm for couch potatoes. These guys have the highest drop rate for them outside of the Gulchers and the Troubled Warriors. My personal experience, I have a higher chance of getting them from the Gulchers. Some people say the monkeys. It really just kind of depends on your preference and how much in your farming session you guys can grab. Now, just because a boss or a mob has a higher chance of dropping them does not mean you're guaranteed to get it. Just keep that in mind too. So sometimes even if it has got the highest chance to drop them, it may take a little bit to farm to get a decent stack. But those are the 3 locations for couch potatoes. Evil magma peas, they're a little bit harder to get just because the drop rates on them are not as high as couch potatoes, which is why I recommend that if you are a new Wizard101 person, you got a new fresh account that you just started like either this year, I would highly recommend going for couch potatoes versus evil magma peas. Same thing if you are a veteran player but you never really took into gardening and you guys don't really have any evil magma peas. Again, I'd rather go for couch potatoes because they are just the easiest to take care of. They're the easiest to go for and get a stack of than say the evil magma peas are. But yeah, that's basically going to kind of wrap it up for today's video here as to Mega Snacks, Evil Magma Peas, Couch Potatoes, where to get them, how to farm them. That's going to kind of wrap that up here in this video. The next video, I'll also go into pet training because I see that that's also a requested video as well, to do a pet training guide. So I will go into that as well and pick back up the topic of Mega Snacks and kind of go into a deeper dive into Mega Snacks than I did in this video, because if I did that in this video, they kind of wouldn't pertain to this video here, just because those sides of the Mega Snacks really only affect you in pet training. But nevertheless, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash the like button. If you guys are new to the video, make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications, that way you guys stay up to date with everything Wizards 101 related. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.